Welcome to This Week in West Hempstead, sponsored by Spiegel Law PC, 516-873-1683, and by Tiffany Dry Cleaners. I&D Glot Market, now offering a new selection of parve salads for you, and by Reister's Bakery. Norm is still away. We have Adam filling in for him. Here he is with Dave. Take it away, gentlemen.
All right, thank you, Dan. And Adam, let's just dive right into stuff. Congestion pricing,
Wow.
it's dead?
Breaking news as of this taping, the governor's putting it on hold.
Okay.
Says the situation has changed. I don't know what's changed. The facts seem to be still the same, but what seems to be changing is that she's worried about the Democrats keeping their House seats, and maybe we're about her re-election in a couple of years.
Well,
it's a very, very unpopular plan, and then I think she's doing the right thing putting it on hold. It's going to cost, whether you commute into the city or not commute into the city. I haven't driven into the city in 20 years, but it's going to cost us all in terms of the prices going up and being passed on to consumers.
Yeah, well, here's my take on it. Congestion pricing sucks. Simple, and if it's dead, it's dead.
Not that trying to reduce traffic and trying to reduce the emissions of the cars and the amount of time
stop
people
it.
spend. It's not a bad goal. It's just
congestion pricing sucks. That's
Can I step in and say
Yes.
it's a cash grab? Because
It is
it's
a cash
of
grab.
course it's a cash grab.
It's another step in the MTA becoming a huge money vacuum cleaner.
Of course, and I would add that looking at the latest numbers, I think even in the presidential race, the Democrats are nervous. So it's kind of like reverse thrusters on all levels.
And let's just call out, by the way, the original plan was it was going into effect June 30th. That is now not happening.
It's at least delayed. I'm hoping it's dead as a doornail, but it's definitely delayed.
To have this plan without any exemption for delivery vehicles, without any exception for first responders, it's a very ill-conceived plan.
Absolutely.
And it was basically forced down the people of New York's throat.
So Adam, the other day, actually yesterday, I was driving by Echo Pool, and I didn't expect to see really anything, because I know that they were getting the outdoor pool up and running, and much to my surprise, there was a whole bunch of people in the pool. I was like, What the hell's going on there? It's supposed to be June 15th. It was supposed to be the date that it was supposed to open.
We were told June 15th, you're right. It is beautiful weather for an outdoor swim. In fact, I was able to, this morning, avail myself of a wonderful swim at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's great to be able to use the outdoor pool. It's nice to have the choice when it's raining to swim indoors. Apparently, there's another big problem with the. Lo and behold, there's another big problem.
Another big problem. They just spent a gazillion dollars.
When I'm told that it was a pipe that broke, and let's be fair, it is an aging infrastructure. The building's
But they just fixed it last year, and you remember how long it was closed.
Now it's a pipe problem, and let's be fair, give them time to fix it. As long as you can swim, and after having the whole place shuttered for well over a year, it's nice to be able to have at least one option.
Yeah, but we're sitting here yelling about this again.
I'm yelling because
it was 15 months, right? 15 months of, we're fixing the pool. Well, why didn't you fix all of it?
Yeah, I wonder if the steam room issue is connected to the pool issue. It might be some kind of a plumbing issue. I trust that people who work there...
Don't flush the toilets.
I speak to I know they're doing their best. Apparently the $9,000 a year it costs to be a member, those membership, I'm exaggerating, obviously. The millions of dollars they're raking in for the membership fees aren't enough to keep the place all the time. But again, let's be fair, it is an aging infrastructure, and they're doing their best to keep it running. But the outdoor pool is wonderful. It's heated in the morning. I recommend going there early. Go there on Sunday. Go when kids are having dinner and it's not as crowded. You have to time it right to know to really...
I don't know.
Just until one of the lane marker ropes breaks, and then it'll be closed for another 7 months.
There you go. Adam, what I really want to know is, when is the town of Hempstead going to get their act together?
If I knew that, I'd be in Vegas.
There you go. So there's so much building that's going around. There's the building that's going on in the old liquidators. Houses are going up all over the place. I saw that the huge lot for Hank, Hebrew Academy in Nassau County on Hempstead Avenue, seeing bulldozer action there. It's
the old landscaping site.
Yeah. So really, we're seeing just a tremendous revitalization in the community.
This town is in flux. It's going to be a beautiful thing in 10 or 20 years when all this development is done. A lot of new people coming into the town, and it's booming. And hopefully, their home values will show it and be reflected in that.
Yeah, and we do have talking a little bit about urban blight. So there was two other items. One about on Facebook, someone reached out to us about Western beef and wanted to know about the old Western beef lot. What was going on there? Remember the old lot there was shot down, whatever the revitalization plan was 2 years ago. And there's also this Move On petition for revitalization for Woodfield Road and Eagle Avenue, which is also kind of like a real crappy area. I mean,
there's only so much development we can stand in the area at one time. People are only going to pour so much money into the community. Thank God it's a lot, but there's only so much you can do at the same time. There's going to be demands on the traffic. There's going to be demands on the infrastructure, the water, the electricity, the power. So the problem is when you start to have empty properties, and we have right now, the Capri Motel is an empty property. It could be a ghost property for a long time. We don't want properties to sit and be vacant. They turn dirty. They become attractive, vagrants. And you don't want ghost properties. So.
Yep. The thing about it is, look, God, by all means, go out and sign these petitions. In all my years, these change.org and move on, it's go ahead and sign them, but I've never seen anything actually practically come about.
This particular one about Lakeview, it doesn't seem to be addressed to anyone in particular. They're just talking about public officials, please do something. So it's kind of amorphous. I think to be effective in a petition, you've got to aim it at somebody specific with a specific course of action.
All right, I think now is probably a good time for us to take a quick commercial break.
Tiffany Dry Cleaner is ready to handle all your cleaning, laundering, and dry cleaning needs. We offer free pickup and delivery Sunday to Friday in all communities. Give us a shot.
All right, and we're back. So this past Sunday, Dan, we had the Israeli Day Parade. You were there. What did you see?
First of all, security. I got down there. They had closed down the entire west side by the Central Park side of Fifth Avenue. You were not allowed to stand there. So I took a train into Grand Central, walked up. They had metal detectors to get through. Not the kind of stuff I'd love to see, but on the flip side, we know what we're living in time-wise, and look, I'm glad there were tons of police out. There was CSS. One strange thing I noticed was a lot of the schools actually had their own security people walking with them. So, yeah. But it was a beautiful day. The crowds were large,
enthusiastic.
100%. Plenty of West Hempstead representing a number of the schools and community. It was really a terrific day.
I'm glad it went off without incident. Everybody has a right to protest if they want. You don't have the right to disrupt, and I'm glad that didn't happen.
Yeah, they moved a bunch of protesters off onto Madison Avenue. I had some unkind things to say to one group of them, but that's my problem.
All right. Turning back locally, Popeye's Hempstead Turnpike?
I don't know it.
Still closed.
I hear about
it. Yeah, we keep getting people asking us, what's going on with Popeye's, blah, blah, blah.
It's not where I would get my dinner?
No, and we reached out to Popeye's headquarters to find out what's going on, and they don't know. So I actually drove by, and it looked like it was like 3/4 completed. The air conditioning.
We're going to get them a couple of cans of spinach, and they can get the construction moving a little quicker.
All right, so Adam, we got the holiday of Shavuot starting Tuesday night, running through Thursday. And,
beautiful celebration, beautiful holiday.
It's a tremendous holiday in West Hempstead. A lot of people outside, and flowers are blooming. And it's a great time to go out and get cheesecake at Restorers. There's also a full line of items at I&D for the holiday to get.
It's never a bad time to go get cheesecake at Restorers.
It's absolutely never a bad time. And I think maybe now may be the best time to get a cheesecake. So I think we're going to wrap up the show on that right now. And thank you, Adam, and thank you, Dan. And it's been a great week for This Week in West Hempstead.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you would like to sponsor our program, much like Spiegel Law, Tiffany Dry Cleaners, I&D Glot Market, and Reister's Bakery, please reach out to us at sales@westhempsteadecho.com.
Welcome to I&D Glot. We love our customers. We have the freshest produce. We have all the groceries you need. We have the best cuts of beef, veal, lamb, chicken for the best price. And of course, a bakery department with all fresh cookies, cakes, and freshest bakery item. And of course, with a takeout department with delicious food. If you need to place an order, do it online. We'll deliver it to you, or come into the store and shop. We can't wait to see you.